Okay. You're okay. I'm right here. Hi, everybody. Welcome. What's up, Daisy Dukes? Daisy, it's okay. Hey, Stardashians. Hi, Seti. Hi, Uncle Larry. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Got your email. I'll try some of your ideas. Okay. Good luck, Eric. And if I think of more, I will let you know. Bradley's here. Hi, Bradley. Welcome. Stardashian says, good morning, Daisy. Seti says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, Seti. Welcome. Uncle Larry says, good morning, Daisy. Hello, Larry. Good morning. Seti says, hi to the Stardashians. Got my email. That's great. Bradley's here. Hi, Bradley. Seti says, hi, Uncle Larry. Stardashian says, hey, Seti. And hey, Bradley. And Seti says, hi, Bradley. Stitching it up. Hey, girl. How's it going? I gotta get over and play some of your content on my TV. I'm gonna do that today. Stitching it up. How you doing with hours? Happy Monday too. I think a lot has to do with the algorithm. We might be on the bottom right now. Yeah, how do you move around though? I mean, how? Like how? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Hello, Stitching says Stardashians. Seti says, how are you, Stardashians? Seti says, how are you, Stardashians? Seti says, hello. Hi, just stitching it up. Stardashian says, I just trying to get my mind to thinking positive. There you go. There you go. Don't worry about the algorithm. Don't worry about it. Just worry about what you're doing and try to have fun doing what you're doing. Don't worry about all the nonsense. Don't worry about all the analytics. Just try to be genuine and have fun. That's all. Good. You stay positive. Good. Stitching says it's increased, but I don't understand. It's increased, but I don't understand it. So I just go with the flow. Okay. You changed your name? You did. I like it. The Stardashians. That's better. I like it. Yeah. I'm going to pin you there. I like that. Yeah, I like it. I like it, Eric. Yep. Easy to search for. Also true. Yes. Mm-hmm. I like it. Stitching says hi to Eric. It's so peaceful today, guys. I asked ChatGPT which was better. Nice. Yeah, the Stardashians. I like it. I like it. I do like it. Look at our tree. Look at our tree. Oh, stitching's up. Use our emojis. Thank you, Elisa. Stardashian says, and I changed my description on my channel as well. Good, good. Yeah, there you go. Just a little refresh, right? I did that last year. You know, when I first started my channel, it was just about Florida. I didn't have Daisy at the time. And then once we got Daisy and I started posting Daisy, like my channel started to grow. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to change the name of my channel. I'm going to change my content from Florida to Daisy. And it started to really grow. And then slowly I added Florida back in. So now it's about Daisy and Florida. And that was a year ago right now. It was like last year in May or June. Good for you, Eric. Good. It might help. Maddie's here. No frills, no mercy, Maddie. Hi, Maddie. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're well, Daisy, my friend. I am. I am. I hope you are too. Sadie says good morning to Maddie No Mercy. Mom Dog says, hey, Daisy. Hi, Mom Dog. Sir Dashian says, never fear, Frills is here. And to that love from Scotland. Thank you, Maddie. Aw, Maddie, thank you. You are so sweet. My friend, No Frills, Maddie. No Mercy. You know him. Sadie says hi to Mom Dog. Jay's Mix. Good morning, Kelly. Jay's Mix. How are ya? How's Daisy, my favorite friend? We are doing fantastic. How's Jay's Mix doing? What's new in Canada? Mom Dog says hi, Maddie. Maddie says, hey, Sadie. Sadie says hi, Jay's Mix. Uncle Larry says, I can't believe my channel is growing like it is. Right, Larry? Yeah. Do what you love doing and people will come and watch you. Molly, hi again. Abigail says hi, Uncle Larry. Jason Mix says hi to Seti. Who's Molly? Seti says hi, Abigail. Tarana, hey Tarana. Tarana said hi. Abigail said hi to Jay's Mix. Hey Tarana, welcome. Mom Dog is Molly. Hi Molly. Garbage truck. You're doing okay, Jay's Mix? Good. Abigail says she's doing amazing. We love you, Abigail. Mom Dog Molly, hi. Nice to meet you, too. I love that you're here. Maddie says hi to Abigail. Jay's Mix says hi to Abigail. Tarana says hi. Uncle Larry says hey, Abigail. Seti says hi to Tarana. No Mercy says Stardation's hi again, buddy. Mom Dog says I'm Molly. And I think I am okay now. Mom Dog Molly, I like it. Maddie says hey to Tarana. Tarana says hi, everyone. Tarana. No Mercy says Uncle Larry, hi, buddy. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for stopping and watch the garbage guys. We don't want to watch the garbage guys, right? We don't want to. Uncle Larry says, hey, Maddie. Mom Dog says hi, Abigail. Abigail says hi to Mom Dog. Stitching is up using emojis. Thank you, Stitching. Our friend Elisa. Make sure you check out all these channels, everybody. Jay's Mix says hi, No Mercy. Abigail says, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, Abigail. Stitching says, have a great day. Thank you, Stitching it up. You too. Stitching it up, capturing country life. Our friend Elisa. Abigail says, hi, Stitch. Tarana says, last 3 days and full summer. Oh, Tarana, yay. This is the fun stuff in school, though, right? Isn't it just like fun stuff in school? Cleaning out desks, cleaning out lockers. Cool. Seti said hi to Stitching it up. Maddie said, beautiful day again. Yeah, yesterday wasn't so nice, but today's nice. Maddie says hi to Stitching. Want to watch the garbage guys? Want to watch people work? Tarana, I am at 56 subs and I'm growing so slow, like 1 sub per week. Oh, everybody check out Tarana. Jace makes look like a beautiful day for you. It looks like it's going to be nice, yeah. Yes, it does. I did my first live yesterday. Oh, Tirana, I'll have to go back and watch it for you. And watch it for me, real. I want to watch it for me, but you know what I mean? On this channel. I will check you out, Tirana. Great. Mom Dog sub to Tirana. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, Tirana. Welcome back, Tirana. Welcome back. Did you ever find out what you did that they took your channel down? Were you using copyright stuff or bad words or something? You know, like it or not, YouTube has rules and we have to follow the rules. Hi, Tina. Tina's here. Hey, Tina Bina. How are you? Foxy. Good morning to Foxy, too. Good morning, good morning. No, it was something about some other accounts I made. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Seti says hi to Tina. Billiard Bago. I got some pictures of the Northern Lights at 3 a.m. Yes, matter of fact, I need to go to you right now anyways. Oh my God, Billiard Bago. I'm gonna pin that so everybody can see that. Well, good morning, and that's fantastic. Jay's Mix says hi to Tina. Tarana said they had nothing to do with my main channel. Okay, Tarana. Will you build that channel back up? Seti says hi, Foxy. Berry. Do I have to say that? Berry says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Isn't that how it goes? I don't know. Good morning, Berry. Billiard Bago says not the best pictures from the front porch, but not bad. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it. Barry says, good morning, Daisy May. Good morning, my friend Barry. Seti says hi, Barry. Barry says hi back to Seti. Seti says hi, Billiard Bago. Jay's Mix says, yo, 2 times Barry. Billiard Bago says, I'll get it posted, be back soon. Thank you, Billiard Bago. Thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. Barry says, Alex, good morning to you. Larry says, hey, Barry. Tina says, there's a storm later today. The best character's coming soon. Tirana says, I just got a cool, intense vid yesterday. Please escort. Y'all should check it out. Check out Tirana, you guys. Barry. Uncle Larry, hello. Sometimes people shock you. Tirana says, hi, Barry. My friend Billiard Bago. All right. Da. Tirana says hello to Barry. Barry says, Foxy says, how are y'all doing? Hey, Foxy, I'm doing good. How about you, Barry? How about you? I see Barry, and there's Foxy. Foxy, how are you? Barry says hello to Tirana. Seti says, Barry, how are you? Tirana says, hello, what's up? Rhode Island Roger says, hi, Roger. Good morning, buddy. Seti says hi to Roger. Abigail says hi to Roger. Tirana says, I watched a movie yesterday on my phone. Nice. Abigail says hi, Barry. The Reinhardt's channel. Have a blessed week, my friends. The Reinhardt's channel. Hello, Reinhardt's channel. Welcome and good morning. Barry says, I'm doing good. Seti, how are you? Barry says, hello, Abigail. Tirana says, the one called San Andreas with the rock. I heard of that. I just never watched it. Tirana, you know the one with the earthquake. Yes. Reinhardt's channel, Miss Daisy. Do we have Stephanie or do we have Jack? The Reinhardt's channel. Seti says, I'm fine, thank you, Berry Berry. Roger says, number 13, planting flowers, I'll be listening. Thanks for all the Lyle's friends. Thank you, Rhode Island Roger. All the hellos. Thank you, Roger, and good morning. Seti says, hi to the Reinhardt's channel. Barry says, Jack and Diane. Jack and Diane, that's a good song. Oh no, Chrome got that too hot for Joe. Glad he cooled it down. Could he cool it down for me? It's kind of hot here. Foxy says, I gotta go. Okay, Foxy, have a good day. Thank you, Foxy, for being here. The Reinhardt's channel sub to Tirana. Thank you. Tirana says, might I make it to 100 subs within June? Yes. Tirana, think that you will. Think that you will. Think positive that you will. Mom Dog says, take care, Foxy. Tirana says, thank you, Reinhardt's channel. Seti says, Berry Berry, may God bless you and family. Reinhardt's channel says, you're very welcome. Good morning, everybody. Tirana sub back. Berry Berry says, you too, Seti, thank you. Good morning, everybody. It is tea time. I know I have a different mug today. But I do actually have tea. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right. It is my tea time. Abigail says June. Barry said beep, beep, beep. Sardashian says hello, Jack. Hello, Jack. Mom Dog says, Tirana, check out Mary's gigs. I got a lot of subscribers from there. Yeah, you guys, check out everybody here in the chat. Check out everybody here. Everybody's good channels, good people. They're supportive. They help you grow. Everybody helps each other. So yeah, everybody, check out everybody in the chat, you guys. Tirana says thumbs up. Abigail says June. Seti says Berry Berry, the same to you. Tina says storms are coming. Lucina's coming to the rescue. Seti says hi to the Stardashians. Uncle Larry says, Tirana, I just watched your video. The traffic looks weird there. Tirana says, Mom Dog sub there. Thank you. Kitten, happy tea time, Kitten. Good morning, my beautiful friend. Tea time it is. Enjoy yours. Whatever you got, enjoy it. Kitten, good morning, and happy Monday to you too. Seti says hi to Kitten. Tirana says, yeah, people seriously need to learn to give way to emergency vehicles. That's right, Tirana. We need to post that. Yes, that's right, Tirana. Yield for emergency vehicles, people. Pull over. I agree with you. How's my friend Gittin today? Gittin, my friend Gittin, my country girl. Larry says, right, Tirana, yep. Mom Dog says, no doubt, Tirana, and Tirana says, thumbs up, yes, absolutely. Kitten says, hi, Seti, Berry Berry, and Tirana. The Reinhardt's channel says, thank you very much for the subs. Tirana says, one time I was at traffic, shouted at a driver not moving for an ambulance. Be careful, Tirana, be careful. What was that, Robin, says Tina. Joanna says he was just sitting there while the ambulance with sirens and lights. Like, what's wrong with people? Move over. Move over for emergency vehicles. Do it. It's a law here. It's a law. Oh my God, Billiard Baggo has my Scrabble game up. Oh, he's so sweet. Sadie says, Gitten, how are you? Gitten says, I'm fine. Replanted some chilies and peppers. Had harvest sage and oregano to dry. Oh, good, Kitten. Look at you. That's awesome. Geronda says, they better stay away from me. Cops know me and that I make videos of emergency vehicles. Once a cop hit the horn to greet you. Oh, that's right, Tirana. That's awesome. That's so cool. Reinhardt's channel says, like and subscribe. Thank you, Reinhardt's channel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to my friend Maddie for that donation. He's so generous and kind. Toronto says, especially in my country, people don't like man. Getting so steady. I'm fine, thank you, my friend. How are you today? Tina says, oh my glob, what? One of the friends had a storm on Chrome's birthday. Toronto says, they watch but don't like and comment. Skits. Skits is here, everybody. Hi, Skits. He says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Skits. Welcome, buddy. Bill, your baggle's back. Nice sunny day there. Hey, buddy. I'm just watching. Look at. This is Billiard Bagel watching Scrabble. Come on, how cute is that? But I want to show you the dogs. Look at the dogs. So sweet. Thank you, Billiard Bagel. Thank you so much. So Skid says, good morning, everyone. Billiard Bagel says, nice sunny day there. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Seti says, getting thanks. The same to you. Seti says, hi to Skids. Tirana says, I'm thinking of turning on the option of subscribers only chatting. I wouldn't do that yet, Tirana. I would not do that yet. Soon, maybe. But you still want to try to get as many people to your live streams as you can so that you can start to grow. But if you're getting all kinds of nonsense, then maybe. Give it some thought, Tirana. Seti says, hi, Billiard Bago. Tirana says, cute dogs. Aren't they cute? Skit says, hi, Seti, my friend. Billiard Bago says, hi, Seti, too. The Stardashian says, I just send you an email, Daisy. Okay. I'll check it later after I'm done, okay? Roger says, can't stay today, Daisy. I love you all. Have a wonderful morning. Thank you, Roger. Everybody check out Rhode Island Roger. You have a great, wonderful day, too. And you give May some kisses for me. Kisses for the little May. Uncle Larry says, hey, Daisy, have you ever seen the old pickup that drives backwards? No. And I love old pickups. What? No. Can we see Daisy or Tuxedo? Sure, 1 minute. Baylor Bagel says, I've seen that, Larry. I've never seen it. Tina says, yeah, I have last subs for that. Larry says, yeah, it has 2 steering wheels. What? A game of Scrabble, Skids? Yeah. Tina says, Kitsos might have got the money on Chrome's birthday. Maybe Tasso should have done a live. That's Daisy. Okay, there you go. Let me catch up. Game of Scrabble skits, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen a fire truck on rails and with two directions. Oh yes, I've seen it on a rail car. Hi Daisy Doggo. Tati, hi, hello everyone. You want to say hi to Tati? Cute Daisy Tirana, thank you. Thank you, Larry, so cute, yes. What's up, Tati, says Stardashians. Mom Dog says, hey, Tati. Seti says, hi, Tati. Mom Dog says, Daisy is too cute. Thank you, Mom Dog. Mom Dog Molly. Skid says she's so tiny. She is. Yeah, she's 6 pounds. 6 something. Sonal says, good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Sonal. How are you, buddy? Sonal said hi. Good morning, Sonal. Sardashian says, oopsie daisy. That's right, oopsie daisy. Bill Your says, Daisy without a care in the world. I know, right? She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Seti says hi to Sonal. Tirana says hi to Sonal. The Sardashian says, hello, Sonal. Sonal says hi, Eric. Kitten says hi, Sonal. Mom Dog also says hi, Sonal. Welcome, welcome. And good morning. Sonal says hi, Kitten and Mom Dog. Tina says, I saw the solar storm. That was amazing. Oh my God, Bill Your Oh my God, he saw the Northern Lights. Those are fantastic. You guys head over to Billiard Bago and check it out. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. He saw the Northern Lights last night, you guys. Greet me whenever you see me. Hello, Tina. It was really wild last night. Yeah, that's beautiful. Larry says the guy with the backwards driving truck has a YouTube channel also. I just can't remember the channel name. Oh, thanks, Larry. Sonal says, hi, Uncle Larry. Sonal says, hey, Uncle Larry. Sonal says, hey, Seti. Tirana says, Larry, I just checked it out. Wow, amazing. Yeah, I'll have to check it out too. Just not right this minute. But I will. Sorry, guys, I had to turn the fan on. It's getting hot already. Toronto says, Skit, your favorite signaler is here. Sonal's here. Uncle Larry says he did a video where he got pulled over. It was funny. Oh my God, really? Yeah, I'll have to check that out. What kind of a truck is it? Is it like a Tesla? Funny. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is Monday, June 2nd. June 2nd, 2025. Let's see what we have as far as temperature goes. We have 79 degrees. '79. I think it's like a '50s Chevy. Oh, cool. OPL blocks, please keep the chat civil. Who? What? 1 second, I think I'm getting a transmission coming through. Oh, wait, it's the signaler. Hope you're well, Sonal, bro. Oh my God, Skits, you're too funny. Sonal, who are you talking to? OPL blocks? Sonal's laughing at Skits. Sonal, how are you? Skits, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. It's good to be home, huh? Oh, I don't see it, Sonal. I don't even see it. If you see something that's a bad word, please, please delete it, everybody. Skit says, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you, Kelster? I'm good. I'm really good. Thank you. Adrian says, hi, Daisy. Hi, Adrian. Tarana says, bye. I got to go. Have a great life. Thank you, Tarana. Have a good day, Tarana. Mom Dog says, take care, Tarana. Adrian, how you doing, buddy? Uncle Larry says, oh, the fish shouting. Mom Dog says, hi, Adrian. Tirana says, bye. Bye, Tirana. Tati says, hello, Mom Dog. That's not a bad emoji, Sonal. I don't even see it. How come I don't see it, you guys? Why can I not see it? Hi, Adrian. How you doing? Happy Monday. Someone says, I get protective of other people's channel. Yes, please, please, please. Watch out for things that I do not see. I didn't see it either. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I've seen people use it a lot. Okay. Hi, Louis. Louis Lupo said hi. Well, welcome. Hi, Louis. How are you? Mom says hi, Louis. Sonal says Uncle Larry. Oh, then I must be confused. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, though. Thank you. It's okay. We're allowed to be wrong, you know. It's okay. I thank you for watching out for me, Sonal. That's the main thing. Thank you. Thank you. Larry says, no problem, Sonal. Yeah, no worries. Not a big deal, you guys. No, not at all. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit the like button if you guys would. We would appreciate it. Me and little Daisy May. Daisy, it's good to be home though. It is good to be home. I have a challenge for you all today. Let's call it a Monday mission. So today you must compliment the host of the live streams you visit. I will go first. You're an amazing person, Kelster. Keep being you. Ah, thank you, Skids. That is so sweet. Aw, thanks for the love. Who's giving us the love? Skids, is that you? Is that my friend, Lisa? You never know. Phoenix. Someone's giving us some love. Thank you. And Skids is giving us love. Thank you. Sonos is Daisy May's awesome. Thank you. Skids is you. Thank you, Skids. I love you, buddy. I love you. You are so fun and sweet. Thank you. Uncle Larry says, Daisy, this is the emoji. Oh, I use that emoji all the time. I appreciate your live streams and you have such a lovely voice. Thank you, Mom Dog Molly. I love the name Molly, by the way. Billy Bago says, thanks for the reminder. It's Monday. Every day is like Friday when you're retired, or Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, Billiard Bago. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. It is Monday morning, but that's okay. It's a beautiful day. I use that emoji all the time. Yeah, me too. It's a laughing one, right? Skid says, ah ha ha, sorry, Billiard Bago, bro. Sorry, it's Monday. Magnetic North is here. Hi, Lee. Magnetic North Adventures is hi, Daisy. Hi, Skids, and hi, Sonal. Which reminds me, I want to go put you on the TV. Magnetic North says hi, Larry. Uncle Larry says hello, Billiard Bago. Someone says the only compliment I give to the haters is this. Magnetic North says hi to Adrian. Someone says hi to Magnetic. Skid says hi, Magnetic, my friend. I hope you're well. Happy Monday. Magnetic says hi, Larry. Billiard Bago says hi, Larry. Sonal says LOL. Magnetic says hi, Billiard Bago. I hear a helicopter. Tina says, I might wear my bathing suit to the water later in Michigan. That's a good idea. Yeah. Lisa's doing very well. Hope everyone here also well. Billiard Bago says, good morning. Lisa says, hi, Tina. Magnetic North Adventures. I'm going to put you on my TV. I'm going to go do it right now. Give me 1 minute. Okay, Lee, I just put on your walking tours playlist on my TV under my vacation channel. All right, let's see where we are. Billy Rebecca says, good morning. Lee says, hi, Tina, and hi, Mom Dog. Mom Dog says, hi, back to Magnetic North Adventures. Uncle Larry says, there's a boat missing. Yes, there's a boat missing. Mm-hmm. Lisa smiles a lot. Hi, Lisa. She says, good morning, beautiful friends. Good morning, beautiful Lisa. Good morning, good morning. How are you today? Skits is sending love. Mom says, hey, Lisa. Melly says, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Melly Dons. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Lisa's thank you. Less than 400 hours needed, I'm sure, as it's only on the 24th. Last month now. Okay. Well, I have you playing your walking tours on my TV under my vacation channel. I know I repeated that, but I just want to make sure that you are aware that I am running your playlist. Larry says, hey, Lisa. Lee says, hi to Melly. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Magnetic North Adventures. Lee says, hi, Tirana. Magnetic says, good morning, Lisa. The Grind with Nicole. Hey, good morning, Daisy. Hi, Nicole. Wait, I got to go put you on, too. Lee says, hi, Nicole. Uncle Larry says, good morning, Nicole. Lee says, I really appreciate you, Kelly. I appreciate you, Lee. Thank you. Lisa says, doing good. Sunshine is coming out. Great, Lisa. Yay. Maddie's here. Maddie's Nifty Creations. Good morning, Daisy. Good morning, beautiful Maddie. Good morning, beautiful Maddie. Nicole says hi to Magnetic. And hi, Maddie. The Grind with Nicole. I'm going to go put you on my husband's channel. Are you on my husband's channel? Let's go check. Hi, Tirana. Bill Yerbago says, I think I still need to sub to your touring channel. Any way you can post it. Maddie says, hi, Lee. Maddie says, hi, Nicole. Bill Yerbago, who are you talking to? Bill Yerbago, sub to your touring channel. Maddie says, hi, Nicole. Lee says, Nicole, I just connected with you. Maddie says, hi, Billiard. Share Bear. Good morning, Share Bear. Purple, Share Bear. Prince Share Bear's here. She says, good morning, Maddie, Nicole. Billiard Magnetic, Tina Kelly. Good morning, Share Bear. How are you, my beautiful friend? Maddie says, hi, Larry. Share Bear says, good morning to Lisa and Larry. Maddie says, hi, Share Bear. Magnetic says, good morning, Share Bear. Maddie says, hi, Mom Dog. Corey's here. Corey's Outdoor Adventures is here. Say hi. Hi, mate. Hello, Corey. Bill Your Bear, you Miss Daisy. Your second channel. Yes, I will show you. The Grind with Nicole says, hi, Maddie. Corey says, hi, Lee, mate. Maddie says, hi, Sonal. Sherbert says, good morning, Tirana and Corey. Magnetic says, hey, Corey, how are you, buddy? And Maddie says, hi, Corey. I'm going to run in and put The Grind with Nicole is also working on watch hours, you guys. So I'm going to go check my husband's channel. I showed Johnny my find. He was in shock. Oh, that's so cool, Maddie. Mom says, hey, Share Bear. Melly sending love. Thank you, Melly. Corey says, hi, Maddie. Nicole says, thanks, Magnetic. I will connect back. Yes, connect back, you guys. All right, I'm going to go check my husband's channel for The Grind with Nicole. Corey says, hi, Lee. I'm okay, mate. All right, Nicole, are you still there? Are you still here, Nicole? Shipper says hi to Mom Dog. Lee says thank you, Nicole. Maddie says, I definitely have to mix paint to match my bathroom sink cabinet because I no longer have the gray blue paint. I'm sure you'll do great, Maddie. You're very talented. Lisa says, hope you are all doing well. I am. I hope you are too, Lisa. Corey says, can't believe I'm nearly at 400 subscribers. I appreciate you all. Just claim that my channel is growing bigger. I'm so grateful and proud of myself for not giving up. Girl, good job, Corey. That's great. Wonderful. Jamie Brown's here. Hi, Jamie. Say hi, Daisy May. Everyone check out Corey and Jamie Brown, too. Sherber says, that's great, Corey. Nicole says, good morning, Uncle Larry and Mom Dog. Yes. Okay, Nicole, I just put on your All of Me playlist. It's a long playlist. I just put it on under Daisy's dad's channel on my bedroom TV. So I will let that run. I think there's like 66 videos or something. I forget. But when I started it, it said All of Me. So I'm playing that right now. Daisy, where are you, my love? Hello. I don't know how to say your name. Estiva? Welcome. Maddie says, I try. Lee says, Corey, proud of you. You deserve over 1,000 members, my friend. Sherbert says, good morning, Estiva. Maddie says, I'm looking at my plant options. Lee says, hi, Jamie. Maddie says, that's awesome, Corey. Corey says, thanks, Lee. Jamie says, hi to Lee. Corey says, thanks, Maddie. Maddie says, hi, Jamie. Purple Sherbert says, hi, Jamie. Lee says, Corey, you have connected with the grind with Nicole. Oh, have you connected? Mom Dog says, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Mom Dog. Jamie says, hi, Maddie and Share Bear. The grind with Nicole says, thanks so much, Daisy. You are very welcome. Sometimes you just got to remind me, you guys. I'm old. I forget stuff. But right now I'm playing Lee Magnetic North, and I'm playing The Grind with Nicole. I was playing My Life Sunny Side Up, and I was also playing Anne's Place. But I'll get back to them later today. Corey says, thank you, Share Bear Mate. Maddie says, hi, Estiva. Share Bear says, I dyed my hair and as thankful as I am not gray anymore. Holy crap, it's quite red. It's probably beautiful, Share Bear. Lee says, I'm on my way home, but staying here. Thank you, Lee. Share Bear's red is good. It is good. It sure is. Red hair is good. There's nothing wrong with that. The water's so calm. Well, it's definitely red. You feel like Ronald McDonald. You are so funny. I'm sure you look beautiful. I'm sure you look beautiful, young lady. I'm trying to get better at things I need to do. Hope you have a great day, Lee Mate. Barry says, can I have a happy meal, Chair Bear? Good morning. Lee says, I thought about dye, also back ginger. Shippers, LL Barry, good morning. Maddie laughs. Lee says, hi, Barry. Now that's all I can picture when I see Share Bear's names. I picture Ronald McDonald. It was not a bad morning, Corey. Oh my goodness, you guys. Poor Share Bear. Share Bear, when I see your name now, I think of Ronald McDonald. Barry says, hello, Magnetic. Lisa says, Share Bear, I have had mine so many colors. The grind with Nicole says, good morning, Share Bear. Share Bear says, should make my purple red and... Yeah, right. That's hilarious. Mom Dog says, hey, Nicole. Barry says, hello, Maddie. Shearbear says, this is a bit extreme. You guys make the morning so fun. Cheers to you guys. Cheers. I love you guys. You're so fun. You make my morning so much better. You know, when I first moved here, I would sit out here by myself every day, every day, every day. And now I have you guys. I love you guys. The grandma Nicole says, hey, Mom Dog, how are you? Maggie says, I will be back letting out the baby ducks. Shivers, wait. She's letting out the baby ducks. I'm going to get rid of that, Maddie, just because you spelled a word wrong. All right. Vix Blades. Hi, Vix Blades. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody say hi to Vix Blades. Shivers, my hubby said he liked it. Not sure if he's just being nice. Because now, wow, that's all I can say is wow. Well, then even if he's being nice, that's very sweet, right? Sonal says, hi, Shearbear. Precious Miller first. Came in fast to say hi. Got to get the door to work now. Gave likes. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye, I'm off. Bye, Precious Miller. Precious Miller stops in. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. You have a wonderful day, too. Uncle Larry says, I just realized, Shearbear, I haven't subscribed to your channel. Lisa, should I dip my head in beetroot juice? Then I could say I beat going gray. Oh, embrace it, embrace it. Maddie says, hi, Vic. Shearbear says, hi, Vic. So does Barry. Lee also says hi to Vic. Shearbear says, oh, thank you, Larry. Lisa says, Shearbear, I'm sure you look beautiful. I'm sure she does, Lisa. You're right. Shearbear, I'm sure you're lovely as always. Sonal says, hi to Vic's place. I'm sorry, Vic's Blades. Magnetic says, hi, Miller. Sonal says, hi, Lisa. Maddie says, oh my gosh, the cuties pretending they're flowers. Oh, they're so cute. Shipper says, oh, thank you, Lisa. Well, still better than it was. It's Dev. Hi, Dev. It's evening here in India. Well, welcome. Welcome, Dev. Uncle Larry says, I thought I subbed to you before. It's crazy. Precious Miller says, hi, I'm off. Bye. Hi, and bye, Precious Miller first. Vic says, hey, Maddie. Actually, I'm going to change you blue because you are always around for us. And that is, we appreciate loyalty. All right. It's Dev said this evening here in India. Uncle Larry thought he was sub. I'm off. Vic's Blade says, hey, Maddie, Shearbear, Barry, Magnetic, and Sonal. Maddie says hi to Miller. Sonal says, autocorrect, you're banned for a year. No autocorrect. Shearbear says, Larry, YouTube unsubscribe us all the time. Vic's Blade says, I'm okay, tired. How are you? I'm good, Vic. Thanks. Thanks for stopping in, hitting that like button. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, everyone. If you're lurking, hit the like button. And if you're working, hit the like button. And even if you're twerking, like our friend Dundee in the gym, hit the like button. Thank you, everyone. Someone says a year. Magnetic says, Maddie, you wrote that wrong, so Daisy deleted it. Yes, I did. Hi, Dev, says Magnetic. Maddie says, it's okay. Shipper says, hi, Precious. Have a good day. Maddie says, this typos will get you every time. Later, Precious says, Sonal. Shipper says, hi, Dev. Lisa says, hi, Sonal. Dev says, hi, Magnetic North. Sonal says, Maddie, I banned autocorrect so it won't troll you. No trolls. Sonal says, hi, Dev. Isabel, hi, Isabel. Beautiful Isabel Sutton is here. Everybody say hi. And she's using emojis. Thank you, Isabella. Isabella Sutton. Check her out, you guys. She's got a lovely channel. Lovely. Maddie says hi, Dev. Maddie says hi, Isabella. Magnetic North Adventures says hi, Isabella. It's Dev says hi, Shearbear. Lisa smiles a lot, says hi, Vic's Blades. Shearbear says hi, Isabella. Mom Dog says twerking. I'm too old to twerk, but you guys aren't. You guys could twerk for us. Vic says, hey, Lisa. Sonal says, hi, Isabella with emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. Maddie's laughing, and Magnetic North says, hope you're all having a great day. I sure am. I hope you guys are. The Grind with Nicole says, hey, Sono, it's Dev's is such a beautiful boat. It is a beautiful boat, isn't it? It's a very big, expensive boat. It's a very big, expensive boat. Look at the cabin. Look at the cabin under there. That's a big cabin. Look at windows and another window. Yeah, there's probably a nice bedroom down there. Mm-hmm. Someone says, hi, Nicole, and I think I'm caught up. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is 9 o'clock a.m. on the east coast of Florida in the United States. We have 9 a.m. on June 2nd, 2025. It's Deb says, hi, Maddie. I'm enjoying my tea, you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I do have a little bit left. I don't know if you can see it, but yep, just a little. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Florida. It's supposed to be a high of 87 today, so not as hot. That's nice. We'll take it, right? I was watching, do you guys watch JBCB's Bird Sanctuary? Well, I watched them. And yesterday, they had 200-something people watching them. Like the algorithm, it's just been catching people, and that's so wonderful, isn't it? Larry says, I subbed to Dev. Lee says, oh no, an empty cup of tea. I know, right? It's Dev says, your voice is so beautiful. Thank you, Dev. Thank you. Welcome, join us. Maddie says, it's a bit chilly here, but warming up later. Good, Maddie, that's great. Sherber says, love JB. Yes, me too. They're so sweet. Lee says, Dev, where are you from? He's from India. Soma sub to Dev. Thank you, Soma. Thank you and good morning. It's Dev says Magnetic North Adventures. I'm from India. Soma says JB is the best. Chris Outdoors is good too. And so is Brylon Farm. There's a lot of good bird ones. I try to watch them all. Lee says, it was chilly here, warmed up now, but it's 2:02. It's 2:02. You're having the afternoon. Someone says, I wouldn't forget Chris and Brylon. Oh, yeah, right? Chris Outdoors and Brylon Farm. Mm-hmm. I stop by there I try to stop by multiple times per day. Sometimes I leave their streams running when I'm on the computer. Mm-hmm. I try to help out as much as I can. Lee says, went bottle digging, but sadly found very little. Didn't find much today, Holly. Well, maybe tomorrow. Maddie says one of the baby kitties, Daisy's girls, named it Simba. Aww. Simba, that's my son's dog's name. Billiard Bago says, I found your vacation channel. Oh my God, I already forgot. I'm so sorry, Billiard Bago. You were subscribed? Awesome. I'm so sorry. It slipped my mind again. Maddie says, maybe next trip, Lee, it would be a great one. It's Dev, I subbed. Lisa says, thank you, Billiard Bago. Yeah, it's just where I unload vacation stuff. Actually, I should put some on there from the trip we just took home, but I don't know if I will. I really use it to watch content for people working on watch hours. Lee says, the site now abandoned. I will go my local one instead. Oh, okay. Maddie says, I hear ya. My vacation channel. Sorry, Billiard Bago. I'm very forgetful. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Maddie dropped a link. Thank you, Maddie. Is that for your channel? Yes, that's Maddie's channel right there. Everybody check her out. I don't know how to drop links. Isabella's using emoji. Thank you, Isabella. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Someone says Billiard Bagel accidentally took a like away in a channel because I thought I forgot to hit the like button, but I put it back. Maddie says memories, vitamins help to reinforce health just in case. Yes, yes. And that's why I always try to make sure that, even like singing a song is good for the brain. Any type of stuff like that is good for the brain. Right, Maddie? Yeah. Yep. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Echo's here, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Echo, how are ya? I was watching you yesterday. It was so good to see you up and about. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. You guys know Echo. Living my best life at 60. That's her. Welcome, young lady. And happy Monday to you. I hope you're doing good. Magnetic North Adventure says some places just seem hard work, but maybe try the other side of the field. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, Lee. Mom Dog says, I was already subbed when I went to sub Maddie's Nifty Creations. Great, Molly. Thank you. Sona says, hello, happiness. Billiard Bagel says, coffee's ready. I got to run, going to get some rock today for landscaping around the trees. Billiard Bagel, enjoy your coffee. Have fun out shopping, landscaping. But thank you so much for being here. That's the most important thing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And you guys, go check out Billiard Bagel's channel. He saw the northern lights during the night last night. Go check it out. Thank you, Billiard Bagel. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Kaleidoscope of Happiness is hi, Berry Berry. Lisa says, I dropped links for another friend. Thank you, Lisa. Billiard Bagel says, have a great day, everyone. Thank you. You too, Billiard Bagel. Have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping in. Mom Dog says, take care, Billiard Bagel. Sonal says, later, Billiard Bagel. Share Bear says, good morning to Echo. Sonal says, hey, Echo. Magnetic North Adventure says, hi, Kaleidoscope. Maddie's Nifty Creations. I never go watch via the link on Facebook. It shows not sub, but on my YouTube channel, I am sub and liked videos, but via Facebook makes you doubt it's so hard. Yeah, my Facebook is separate. My Facebook is just my Facebook. It's my family and my friends. People I worked with, that type of thing. I don't mix the two together. And I do not have a separate channel for Daisy. Or, I'm sorry, Facebook for Daisy. Maddie says, thank you. Kaleidoscope of Happiness says, I had so much fun swimming yesterday. I slept so good. You went swimming? How nice. That's what I wish. We have a pool. I could go swimming every day, but I can't leave Daisy. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. I'm so glad. Magnetic North Adventure says, later, Billiard Bago. Shiver says, Echo, that's awesome. Sonal says, Echo, how's your knee? Lisa, same Maddie, only via YouTube, never through Facebook. Yes, me too. Only YouTube. Sonal says, of course she's better. Oops, dumb question. She's better. She's getting better. Lisa dropped the link for Sonal. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Stitch Love. Stitch Love is here. Hello, young lady. How's my girl, Stitch Love? Welcome. Good to see you. Magnetic North Adventure says, hi, Stitch Love. Stitch Love says, hi, back to North. Maddie says, basically, if you look through the links on the Facebook, if you check them out there, it makes a little you not subscribe, which makes you hit the button to subscribe, which unsubscribe. Maddie, you just confused me. Kaleidoscope of Happiness Echo says, Sonal, my knee is doing so much better. Thank you for asking. Oh, my girl, Kaleidoscope of Happiness, she's had a little bit of run of a bad luck, so keep her in your prayers, you guys, and go over there and check out her channel, Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Magnetic North Adventure says, my Facebook only for my group page. I never update personal. That's a good thing, Magnetic. Maddie says, in reality, I'm already subscribed to the channels. That's why I copy the channel's name and I go right to the U to put the link in the search and search it there, or go to my subscription instead. Kaleidoscope of Happiness says, hi, Share Bear. Sonal says, Echo, I was thinking about you and prayed for your knee getting better. Thank you, Sonal. Sherbert says, good morning, Stitch Love. Maddie says, hi, Kaylee. Sonal says, you're welcome, Echo. Kaleidoscope says, thank you for all your prayers. Sonal says, thanks, Lisa. Stitch Love says, good morning, Share Bear. Maddie says, hi, Stitch. Lisa dropped a link for Echo. Thank you, Lisa. Magnetic North Adventures Lee says, Kaleidoscope, I've subscribed to you and put the bell on. Thank you, Lee. That's Echo. She's fantastic. Stitch Love says, I'm okay, almost to horrible. How are you? All right, well, Stitch Love, you said I'm okay, though. So see, you're trying to spin it to feel better. Instead of feeling horrible, you said, I'm okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear it, Stitch Love. Gonna make you smile before you leave here. Welcome, 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 our friend Stitch Love. Everybody say hi. Good to see you, young lady. And she says hi to Maddie. Lisa says you're welcome, Sonal. Lee dropped a north for Lee's. Magnetic North. Thank you, Lee. Sonal says you're welcome, Daisy. Friends of Dashers and More. Colleen is here. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Colleen. How are ya? Happy Monday. Colleen says, morning, everyone. Kaleidoscope of Happiness says, thank you, Magnetic. I'll be over to your channel soon. Thank you, Echo. Maddie says, I hear you. I have 2 Facebook pages, one for Maddie's Nifty Creations and one for my personal life. Yeah, keep them separate. Lisa says, hi, friends of Dashers, Colleen. Maddie laughs. The Grind with Nicole says, good morning, Colleen. Lisa says, I can drop links for anyone who wants. Thank you, Lisa. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Magnetic North Adventures says, Echo, I wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you, Lee. Friends of Dashers and More. Colleen says, hi, Magnetic. Stitch Love says, this Daisy inside. No, she's not. She's right here. Nicole says, good morning to, I'm sorry. Colleen says, good morning to Nicole. Orange Share Bear's back. Orange Share Bear, is that the color of your hair? That was a joke. Orange Share Bear says, friends of Dashers and More, good morning. Mom Dog says, hi, Stitch Love. Maddie says, Echo, sending your praying, healing hands your way. Thank you, Maddie. Friends of Dashers and More says, oh yeah, thumbs up. Magnetic North Adventures says, hi, Share Bear. Friends of Dashers, Colleen says, good morning, Share Bear. Share Bear says, hey, Magnetic North Adventures, send in a love heart. Stitch Love says, hi, Mom Dog. Magnetic says, can we see little Daisy? Of course you can. Of course you can. Almost gone, but not yet. Hi. Are you taking a nap? Huh? Are you taking a nap? Hi. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hello. Hello. Here. How soft she is. She's so soft. You want your belly rubbed, huh? You want your little belly rub? Yeah? Yeah, you want belly rub? Aww. She's so sweet, isn't she? Oh, she's just a sweetheart. All right, where was I? All right. Lee says, can we see Daisy? Yes, there you go. Sonal says, I had an aching ACL last year and it was painful. Golly, it wasn't torn. Oh. You may have just like injured it just a touch, right? But yeah, good thing it wasn't torn, Sonal. I agree. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Thank you, Maddie. Sherbert says, Nicole, how are the watch hours? I got you playing. Friends of Dasher says, aw, with the little emoji. Thank you, Colleen. Welcome. Sherbert says, Lee, got you playing too. Magnetic says, aw, cutie. Stitch Love says, aw, super cute. Sunny's here. Hi, Sunny Chronicles. Welcome. Good morning. She says, good morning, Daisy and Kelly. Good morning, Sunny Chronicles. Welcome. Sono says hi, Colleen. Lee says hi to Sunny. Stitch Love says she's a flying pup. Nicole says precious. Thank you, Nicole. Lisa Shibber, thanks. Not far now. You're getting there. I'm playing them too. Sono says little Daisy with love. Thank you, Sono. Shibber says Magnetic North Adventures. Awesome. Yes, everybody help out Magnetic North Adventures and the grind with Nicole. Right now they are so close. All right, thanks. Lisa says, hi, Daisy. You're so precious. Thank you, Lisa. Sunny says, good morning, Magnetic Adventures. Shibber says, hi, Sunny Chronicles. Lee says, as the 24th, 420 needed, so it'll be less than 400 hours now. Yeah, with 5 days in the bank. Nice. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. I love this community. We love you. We love you, Echo Kaleidoscope of Happiness. And we're so glad that you're doing better. I'm so glad you're doing better. I was really getting worried about you. It was good to see you, though. Lee says, thank you, everyone who's watched videos or playlists. I appreciate you all. You're welcome, Lee. And I'd say that, too. Thank you to everybody for being here, watching our videos, our live streams, watching our shorts. Thank you, everybody. So was it Echo? I checked back to see if I was subbed. I already did. Thank you, Sonal. Echo says, I will be connecting to all of your channels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maddie says, sweetly. Nicole says, Shearbear, I have 171. Oh my God. All right, the grind with Nicole. I'm sorry, we have to pin you. She's so close, you guys. Can you guys go help her out? The grind with Nicole and Lee Magnetic North. They're just hundreds of hours away. Not much at all. Not much at all. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Thank you, Sonal. Shipper says, Nicole, woohoo. That's right, Nicole. So close. Nicole says, good morning, Sunny. Stitch Love dropped a link for Stitch Love. Thank you, Stitch Love. Thank you. Sunny says, hi, Shibber and everyone. Hello, Sunny Chronicles. Welcome. Shibber says, the grind with Nicole. You'll have that by the end of the week. Yeah. 171. Yeah, I don't know how many you get in a week. I was getting 100 to 100 and something every 4 days. So 4 days. I'm going to say by Sunday. But you never know. Lisa's looking forward to watching your channel too, Echo. Thank you. Someone says, hey, Stitch Love. Stitch Love says, hi, Sunny. Maddie says, I want to thank everyone for helping to get 600. I'm now at 603. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. It means a lot. Thank you, Maddie. Everyone's growing, right? Stitch Love says hi, Sonal. Sonal says hi back to Stitch Love. Lisa dropped a link for Magnetic North. Thank you, Lisa. Kaleidoscope of Happiness. I was worried too. Praise God for healing me. Oh, yes. Absolutely praise God for healing you. Oh, well, I'm glad you're on the mend, young lady, and feeling better. Congratulations, Maddie. Well deserved, says Lee. Absolutely. Sonal says, Stitch Love, how are you? Nicole says, yes, I believe so, Share Bear. Magnetic says, Nicole, tonight I'll leave your playlist running. Thank you, Lee. He's going to play Nicole's playlist tonight. Sonal says, I sub to almost everyone, and YouTube unsub. Strange. I know. I don't know what they're doing. Mom Dog says, I'll leave you playing again overnight, Nicole. Thank you, Mom Dog. Lisa Sonal, gotta leave a comment to stick. Stitch Love says, I'm okay, Sonal. Almost horrible. How are you? Why are you almost horrible, young lady? What can we do to make you feel better? Sonal says, Nicole will play your playlist today. Nicole says, thanks, Magnetic. I will run you as well. Lisa has the link for Echo. Thank you, Lisa. Magnetic North says, no problem, Nicole, and thank you, too. Sonal says, I'm doing well, Stitch Love. Thank you for asking. The Grinding with Nicole says, thanks, Mom Dog. Thank you, everyone. It is Monday, June 2nd, 2025, 9:19 a.m. on the east coast of Florida of the United States. We are just welcoming a very good morning. 42 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Hit that like button. Someone says, echo, prayers work miracles. They do, and so much so I have to repin. I'm repinning. Lisa says, I'm trying to get as many as I can. Good. It takes time. It takes time and it takes a lot of work, you guys, but it's worth it when you get there. And then you don't have that watch hours hanging over you anymore. And you really can just do whatever you want on your channel as far as having fun. Lee says, I'm getting off the bus in a moment, then have to go food shopping. Have a great day, everyone. Been lovely chatting again. Thank you, Lee. Everybody say goodbye to Magnetic North Adventures, our friend Lee. And if you can, please go to his channel and watch his content, playlist, videos. He's very close to his watch hours. Lee, have a great, wonderful day. Maddie says, everyone make sure when you go to any channel, do the steps like thumbs up channel, subscribe, watch a shorter video, and always leave a comment so it sticks to the channel. Yep. Thank you, Maddie. Yeah. Have a safe ride, Lee. Take care, Lee. Thank you so much. Sonal says, also will play Magnetic North Adventures playlist as well, and anyone who needs watch hours. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. Magnetic North Adventures, The Grind with Nicole. Tandra is working on hours still. Anne's Place. Anne's Place. Go play Anne's Place if you guys can. Magnetic North says, thanks to all. Sharebears, have a blessed day, Magnetic North Adventures. Sonal says, take care, Lee. Mom Doc says, take care, Lee. Maddie says, you're welcome. It's very helpful. Too, for all channels, it's the steps not done like the like doesn't stick. Lee says, Sonal, thank you, my playlist, all on separate lists. Sonal says, you're welcome. Love to help people's channels. Thank you, Sonal. That's so sweet. Lisa says, be safe, Lee. Be safe, everybody. Magnetic says, bye, I'll see you all soon. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures. Maddie says, I hope everyone has a great day. I got to go get dressed and start my projects around the house. Thank you, Maddie. Have a beautiful day. Maddie's Nifty Creations. Everybody check out her and her channel and her husband's channel, Johnny's Corner, and their lovely family. Thank you, Maddie. Barry says, today's National Rocky Road Day. There you go. Have some Rocky Road ice cream, everybody. Thank you, Barry. Lisa's Magnetic, no problem. I will make sure I play everything. Thank you, Sonal. Stuart's here, the Fisherman's Lodge. Hey, Stu. Welcome, buddy. Says hello. Everybody say hi to the Fisherman's Lodge, Stuart. Magnetic says, Mom Dog, I sub. Thank you, Magnetic. Magnetic says, hi, Stuart. Sonal says, hi, Stuart. Stuart says, hey, MNA. Sonal says, hi, Stuart. You were right the first time. Lisa drops a link for Berry Berry. Thank you. Berry Berry's wonderful, you guys. Check out Berry Berry. Maddie says, gonna go sketch, draw flower in the bathroom to paint. Then I will have videos and shorts on the transformation. Thank you, Maddie. I got to get over to your channel. I think I'm behind. Stuart says, hey, Sonal, my dearest brother. Orange Sharebear says, Maddie, have a blessed day. Sharebear says, hi, Fisherman. Maddie says, have a great day. You too, Maddie. Thank you. Sonal says, take care, Maddie. Maddie says, hi, Fisherman. Barry says, I love Rocky Road. Put another dime in the jukebox. That's right. I love that song, although it's not Rocky Road. But I do love that song, Barry. The Fisherman's Lodge says, Stuart is the right one. That's right. Maddie says, see y'all in the next one. We'll see you soon, Maddie. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Maddie. Lisa dropped the Fisherman's Lodge link. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Stuart says, hey, Barry Barry. Sonal says, oh, just wanted to make sure because I hate butchering people's names. I do it too, Sonal, right? Sometimes you can't help but butcher somebody's name because we don't know how to say all of those names. I try my best. Stuart says, hey, Lisa. Barry says, hello, Stuart. Stuart says, thank you for the drop, Lisa. You are welcome. Lisa says, you're welcome. Thank you. Welcome everybody to tea time. I still have tea left, albeit a little bit, but I'm having it. I did want to remind you guys we are having crossword puzzles tonight at 8 p.m. and sometime this afternoon, maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock, we're going to have Scrabble. So make sure you check back this afternoon if you want to play Scrabble. And tonight, we're doing crossword puzzles. Check it out. Someone says, don't forget to sub to Lisa because she makes everyone smile a lot. She does. There's Lisa's link. Check out Lisa, you guys. What kind of tea do you like? I like green tea. It's this kind. I don't know if you could see it. Uncle Lee's tea, there you go. It's green tea, and it's delicious. Barry says, you mispronounced my name once, shame on you. You mispronounced my name twice, shame on you again. Barry. Putting tape over my mouth? Oh my goodness. Come on now. Barry, sorry, I didn't mean to. Solely, you should be saying that to him. Most people say your name wrong or spell it wrong, right? Nobody says Barry's name wrong. Yeah, Mom Dog, I'm at your channel now, and it shows me not subscribed to you. And I know I subscribed to you. So let's hope that it works. Chris Outdoors says, good morning. Good morning, Chris Outdoors. How are you? Everybody, this is Chris Outdoors. You know him from doing crossword puzzles. Chris, how you doing, buddy? Man, your stream is on fire. I'm so happy for you. Mom Dog says YouTube is weird lately. I know. Barry says, good morning, Chris. Lisa dropped a line for Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Lisa, you're so helpful. Thank you so much. Mom Dog says, good morning, Chris, too. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Chris. Chris Outdoors. His stream is wild lately. It's just wild. Yes, sir. Yes, crosswords tonight. Yes, sir. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be there, be square. Face the Ace says, hello, Miss Daisy. Hi, Face the Ace. Welcome back. Lisa says, that's just who I am. You're so sweet, Lisa. I love you so much. Face the Ace says, good morning with coffee. Good morning, good morning. Tasty Peanut. Face the Ace says thanks. Tasty Peanut says, hey, Tasty Peanut, welcome. Sherbert says, good morning, Chris Outdoors. Mom Dog says, hi, Ace. Chris says, hi, Berry Berry. Lisa dropped Mom Dog's link. Thank you, Lisa. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. It sure is. That's a little too much, right? Too much. Play nosy neighbor for a minute. Da, 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 da. Chris says, sorry, I only have my phone available to check in at the moment. That's okay, Chris. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for stopping in. Hit the like button. Tasty Peanut says, thanks. Tasty Peanut. Face the Ace says, hi, Mom Dog. Mom Dog says, thank you, Lisa. Lisa dropped somebody's link. I don't know who that is. Thank you, Lisa, but I don't know who that is. Tasty Peanut says, thanks. Chris says, hi, Share Bear. It's hard for me to read that dark blue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tasty Peanut, how are you? Chris Outdoors says, hi, Share Bear. Lisa says, face the Ace. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Face the Ace says, hello, Tasty Peanut. Share Bear says, good morning, Face the Ace and Tasty Peanut. Excuse me. Face the Ace says, hello, Lisa smiles a lot. Excuse me, Chris Outdoors, I see your channel is growing a lot and fast. Lots of people watching. Yeah, Share Bear, right? A lot of people watching. Face the Ace says, hello, Share Bear. Face the Ace says, hello, Lisa smiles a lot. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I'm enjoying my tea. Shipper says, yes, not sure why. Yeah, but it's not just yours. Yours is good, really way up there. But yesterday, JBCB's was at 200 and something. And Stuart Tingley, oh, he's got a wonderful stream too, you guys. Stuart Tingley, check it out. He's got a beautiful stream too. Another bird one, outdoorsy. It's beautiful, and he had quite a few people there in his channel too last night. Good, good, good. Someone says, hey, Face the Ace. Hello, hello, hello. I have a new game we're going to be playing too, you guys. I'm just figuring it out today. Darren, good morning, wonderful people. Happy Monday. Hey, Darren, how are you? Chris says, how do you do a channel name thing from a phone, if that makes sense? I don't know, Chris. How do you do a channel name thing from a phone? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. Lisa dropped a link for ShareBear. Thank you. Lisa's dropping links too, Chris, if that helps. Someone says, hey, Tasty Peanut. JBCB's, good morning. Good morning. I was just talking about you guys. You guys have a lovely stream, and you've had a lot of people yesterday. Good for you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. Welcome, welcome. Nicole says, have a great Daisy and Chad. Happy Monday. Thank you, Nicole. Everybody check out the grind with Nicole. She's working on her watch hours, and she's very close. Thank you, Nicole. And she's a lovely lady, too. Have a good day, girl. Someone says, Chris Outdoors, I think it works on computers. Aw, thanks, Sono. I really don't know. I told you guys, I am tech stupid. I really am. I am really tech stupid. Stuart says, how are we all doing today? I'm doing great. Stuart, how about yourself? Chris says, Sono, yes, that's the only place that works for me. Oh, okay. Mom Dog says, hi, fisherman. Sono says, I am too, Daisy. You're young though, so you probably know way more than I do. But I'm learning, I'm learning. I'm getting by, right? Handmade and homegrown. Good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Handmade. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Handmade and homegrown, welcome. Everybody check out our friends, Handmade and Homegrown. Sono says, hi, Handmade. Lisa says, it took me a while to learn to drop links. I still don't know how to do that. Thank you, Lisa. Face the Ace is laughing. Handmade says, hello, Sono. Lisa dropped a link for the Grant Nicole. Thank you. Someone said, I always ask myself why the link isn't blue when vertical. I don't know. It's blue. It is. On my screen, it's blue. Reinhardt's channel, have a happy, focused week, my people. Thank you, Reinhardt's channel. Is that Jack? Is that Jack or Stephanie? I think that's Jack. Face the Ace says, yeah, you're right, Sonal. Sonal says, hey, Reinhardt. Handmade and homegrown says, thank you, Daisy May. Looks beautiful. It is a nice morning. Thank you, Handmade. Sherber says, hi, Handmade and homegrown. Good morning. Lisa dropped the link for Handmade and homegrown. Thank you, Lisa. Mary's Gigs. Hey, Mary. Good morning. My friend Mary's here. Everybody say hi, Mary. Fisherman's Lodge says links only work on a horizontal. Reinhardt's channel says it's Jack. I had a feeling. You guys both talk different. Welcome, Jack. Welcome to Reinhardt's channel. Orange Shearbear says the Reinhardt's channel. Mary's Gigs, hi. Stuart says, hey, Mary. Mom Dog says, hi, Mary. Chris Outdoors using emoji. Handmade and Homegrown says, thank you, Lisa. Sonal is all about freedom, says Lisa. I shared your link because you're the best as well as everyone in the chat. Thank you, Sonal. I love that. Lisa dropped a link for Mary's Gigs. Thank you, Lisa. Mary says, hey, Stuart. Sonal says, hi, Mary's Gigs. Welcome, everybody. Mary says, hey, Mom Dogs. Mom Dog Molly. Now that I know her name, I love it. I'm trying to get better with names, you guys. Mary, how's it going? Oh, my God, Mary, I opened your present. I opened your present yesterday, Mary, and I love it. I absolutely love it so much. Thank you so much. I love it. Mary says, hey, Sonal. Sonal says, including Daisy May, because she's also the best. Thank you, Sonal. You're the best, Sonal. You are the best. Mary says, hey to Lisa. Mary says, hey, Mom Dogs. Tina says, I once broke a skateboard. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, you hurt yourself. That would hurt, Tina. Be careful. Lisa says, I'm just me, Sonal. Lisa's just sweet, kind, loving Lisa. And she makes us smile. Tina says, my old one. Shearber says, Tina, the Fire Emblem, good morning. Sonal says, you're welcome. Prairie Prospecting, hey, good morning. I saw you in my live, Daisy. Yes, I was. Yes, I was saying hello. It was good to see you. Mary says, hey, Tina. Mom Dog says, ouch, Tina. Face the Ace says, hey. Mary says, hello, Prairie. Sonal says, Tina, ouch. Face the Ace also says, ouch. Sonal says, hi, Prairie. Toolman. Toolman 434. Toolman, welcome. Good morning, Toolman. Prairie says, howdy, Mary. Mary says, hey, Sonal. Sonal says, hey, Toolman. Mary says, hey, Ace. Lisa dropped a link for prairie prospecting. Thank you, Lisa. Mary says, hey, Tool. Mom Dog says, hey, Tool Man. Face the A says, hello, Prairie. Prairie prospecting says, thanks, Lisa. Prairie says, howdy, Face the Ace. And Abigail says, hi to Mary. Hi and welcome, everybody. Lisa dropped another link. Thank you, Lisa. Face the Ace says, the weather is great. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll take it. We will take it. It's about 80 degrees or so right now. But it's a Monday morning, and that's okay, right? I'll play nosy neighbor. He cleaned up all his bottles on the back of the boat. Sonal says, hi, Abigail. Hi, Abigail. How's beautiful Abigail doing today? All right, all right, all right. Right as rain. Mike the Bike Dasher. Hi, Mike. Congratulations, Mike, my friend. Everybody check out my friend Mike the Bike Dasher. Face the Ace gives us thumbs up. Thank you. Lisa drops a link for Abigail. Thank you, Lisa. Face says, nice boat. Yeah, it's a nice boat, isn't it? Sonal says, hey, Mike with emojis. Thank you, Sonal, using those. Shipper says, hey, Mike the Bike Dasher. Mike says, thank you. Mike says, how's your morning, Kelly? Good, 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 Mike. It's really good. How's your morning going? Happy Monday. Mary says, hey, Mike. Lisa says, hi, Abigail. Mom says, hey, Mike. Mike says, hello, orange share bear with emojis. Face the Ace says, hey, Mike. Sonal says, you're welcome. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Good, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Good morning, good morning. Lisa dropped a link for Mike the Bike Dasher. Thank you. Mike's working towards his 4K right now, right, Mike? Mike the Bike Dasher, how are your watch hours? Yeah, how are you, Mike? Where are you at? Inquiring minds want to know. Prairie Prospecting, sub to Mom Dog. Thank you, Prairie. Mike the Bike Dasher said almost 3,200 watch hours, 140 subs to 1K. Yay. All right, Mike. But check out my friend Mike. You'll love him. Mom Dog says it's always a good Monday when I have the day off. Oh, yeah. That's nice, Mom Dog. What are you going to do today? You going to do anything fun? Lisa says, hey, Mike. Mike says, hello, Sonal with emojis. Thank you, Mike. Share Bear sending love. Thank you, Share Bear. Mom Dog says, thank you, Prairie Prospecting. Mary says, yay, Mike. Sonal says, Mike, I will play your playlist today. Thank you, Sonal. Mike says, hello, Mary with emojis. Face the Ace. Miss Daisy, are you ready for the summer? No. No. It's too hot. It's too hot here in the summer. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Mom Dog says hang out all on YouTube all day. Well, come back later. We're going to play Scrabble and we're going to do puzzles. And I have another thing I'm working on. I don't know if we're going to try it today or not. We'll see how it goes. Face the Ace laughs. Prairie Prospecting sub to Mike the Bike Dasher. Thank you, Prairie. Mike says thank you. Sherber says good morning to Mike, or I'm sorry, Prairie Prospecting. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. It's a beautiful day today. Well, look at the clouds are moving in. The clouds are moving in, you guys. I wonder if it's going to rain. Mom Dog said he's a funny, funny guy. You'll enjoy prairie prospecting. Yes, yes. Prairie says thanks. Wow, nice, says Face the Ace. Oh, I see some blue sky. It is a little bit blue. Okay. Maybe they're just passing through, right? Awesome. Face the Ace, what are you doing today? You have work today or you have fun time today? The clouds are probably coming here, LOL. I'll tell you what, Lisa, when we were up in Buffalo, we had like 3 sunny days out of the 6 days we were there, so it was 50-50. It was okay though. The clouds are probably coming here. I hope not. I hope you have some wonderful warm sunshine. 13 people still here. Thank you guys. And 49 thumbs up. Thank you so much for the love too. If you guys have forgotten, please hit the like button. Lisa says that looked like a great place. It was so nice, Lisa. And it was so close to where my kids live and where his mom lives. I'm retired now. I'm a YouTuber. You're right. Face the Ace. Me too. 50 likes. Thank you, Sonal. Daisy May, can I share a friend's channel? Of course you can. Yes. Sure you can, Handmade. Yeah, it was a lovely, lovely week, you guys. It was a lovely week. You deserve it. Oh, thank you, Mom Dog. Thank you, Molly. Handmaid says thank you. You're welcome. Yes, we allow people's links to be dropped. Absolutely. We will support people. We will subscribe to people. Zombie Queen. Zombie Queen, much love and positivity. Hi, Zombie Queen. How are you? Everybody say hi to Zombie Queen. Prairie prospecting, great place for my first cup of coffee. Oh, thank you, Prairie. Cheers to you, my friend. Sonal says, hi, Zombie Queen. Handmaid dropped a link for Michael. Somebody, thank you, Handmaid. Somebody named Michael. I can't see because it's so dark. Share Bear says, I would love to share a channel too. Please, will you see Country Kitten? So cute. Thank you, Share Bear. And there's the link, you guys. Face the Ace says, I'm part-time YouTuber. I travel around the stairs now. I'm going to travel around the United States and Puerto Rico. Oh, the States? Nice. That sounds like so much fun. Mom Dog says, hello, Zombie Queen. Hello, Zombie Queen. Welcome. Share Bear says, handmade and homegrown. I sub to Mike. Thank you. Share says, Zombie Queen, good morning. Zombie Queen said, someone called me a troll. What? Here? Somebody call you a troll here, Zombie Queen? Face the Ace says, sorry, around the state. Oh, around the state. That's okay. Oh, good. Handmade and homegrown says, thank you, Share Bear. Zombie Queen says, much love, Share Bear. Handmade and homegrown says, Michael Fike. He is a beekeeper. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know who that is. Thank you, Handmade and homegrown. Zombie Queen says, much love to Mom. Much love to you, Zombie Queen. Much love to Zombie Queen. Spreading love and positivity. Thank you so much for stopping in. Much love to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And good morning. We will be back this afternoon with Scrabble. We're coming back this afternoon with Scrabble. And we'll be back tonight with crossword puzzles. And maybe something else. We'll see. Zombie Queen says, not here. I went in a chat and she yelled at me, get out, I think you troll. What? Well, I'm sorry about that, Zombie Queen. That's terrible. We welcome you here with open arms. Face the Ace even says, hello, Zombie Queen. Mom Dog says, what's PSG, Tony? Solo says, Zombie Queen, don't listen to those bullies. I have people call me a troll, but when they check my channel, they kept their mouth closed. Yeah, sometimes people just go off and say stupid stuff, right? Sono, dumb. Zombie Queen says, Sono, much love to you. Darren says, happy Monday, everyone. Glad you made it home safely, Daisy. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. We were up in Western New York. We were in a town called Grand Island, New York. It's an island in the mouth of the Niagara River. And that's where we were. It was beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Mom Dog says, hey, Darren. Sharebird says, good morning, Darren. Face the Ace says, much love and respect. 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Face the Ace. Sharebird says, Zombie Queen, who yelled at you? Uh-oh. Don't get Purple Sharebear mad. Her and that red hair. I love you, Sharebear. I'm just joking. I love you. Tina says, all right. Tina says, hi, Zombie Queen. Someone says, Zombie Queen, I got banned in a gaming channel because I subbed, and one of his mods called me a troll without checking my channel. Stupid. That's so stupid, right, Sono? Yeah, it's really kind of silly. Just leave people alone, right? Justin Hill's here. Hi, Justin. Mom Dog says, sorry that happened to you, Sono. Sono says, yep, their loss. That's right. Their loss is right. Justin says, hi. Tina says, Chrome is freezing that person who called you a troll. Mom says, hi, Justin. Lisa drops a link. Thank you, Lisa. Sono says, Mom Dog, it's okay. Sharebear laughs. Sharebear says, hi, Justin Hill. You know, Sharebear, I'm just joking. Face the Ace, I have to go, Miss Daisy. Have a great day, even one. Thank you, Face the Ace. You too, buddy. Thank you for being here. Everybody check out Face the Ace, a new friend of ours with a great channel. Have a wonderful day, Face the Ace. Lisa dropped a link. Thank you for Justin. Thank you, Lisa. Justin says, I'm off work today. You're off of work. What are you going to do today, Justin? Anything fun? Mom Dog says, take care, Ace. Face the Ace says, see you, my friend Sonal. Tina says, hi, Sonal. Mom Dog says, nice, Justin. I am too. What's everybody doing on their day off? Mom Dog's going to be on YouTube. Sharebear says, if you saw me yesterday, you saw me today in person, you probably would laugh. I'm sure you're beautiful no matter what, Sharebear. Face the Ace says, bye and thumbs up. Thank you, Face the Ace. Lisa dropped a link for Sharebear. Thank you, Lisa. Someone says, Tina, I will join forces with Chrome to freeze that person who called Zombie Queen a troll. Someone says, take care, Face the Ace. Aw, thank you, everybody. Take care, Face the Ace. Have a great, wonderful day. Tina says, thanks, Sonal. You joined Chrome. Yeah, Tina's all about stuff like that. I don't know what she's talking about. But as long as you guys do, join her. It's all good. Barry, I wouldn't laugh at you, Sharebear. We'll just ask for McChicken. Oh my God. You guys, if you guys are not friends with Barry on YouTube, you have to go make friends with him because number one, he's very spiritual and uplifting, and he's wonderful as a person, but he also has this great wit to him, which is just, he's so witty and he's so quick with it. It's a quick wit. So subscribe to Barry. You guys go check him out. Someone says Share Bear will release Mama Bear on those who bullies us. Tina says chicken by me. Someone says Tina, you're welcome. Share Bear says Someone's all about freedom. Yes, I will. Yes, she will. Lisa dropped a link for Zombie Queen. Thank you, Lisa. Tina says hi, Share Bear. Abigail says, hi, Share Bear. Darren says, morning, everyone. Hey, all, this is a great week to grow together. It is, Darren. Thank you so much. Tina says, hi, Abigail. Share Bear says, Share Bear's laughing at Barry. Right, you can't help but laugh at Barry. He's hilarious. Tina says, hi, Abigail. Sono says, Barry, LOL. I know, right? Tina says, what should you nickname be? Share Bear, Share, or Share She? Lisa says, Share Bear, do you make great fries? Can I have a Big Mac, please, Share Bear? Lisa says, sorry, couldn't resist. Prairie Prospecting, sub to Darren. Thank you, Prairie. Thank you. Everybody check out all these channels in the chat. They're wonderful, wonderful channels, wonderful people. They're all great people, you guys. Thank you, everybody. Shipper says, Lisa, I actually don't, LOL. Someone says, reminds me of the Chick-fil-A lady that asked no Chick-fil-A sauce. Would you like fries with that? Tina says, hey, Cherchi, please stop bullies for coming to bully us. Abigail says, are you here, Sebastian? I have not seen Sebastian since yesterday. Shipper says, it feels that extreme today. My hair always is extreme the first couple days, but I feel like it's more extreme like ever. Oh, Share Bear, you'll get used to it, right? Handmaid says, I've subbed to all these channels. I can't wait to check them all out. Thank you, Handmaid and Homegrown. Someone says, Tina, I wouldn't let any bully come here to bully me. No, I'm not allowing it, you guys. I don't allow it. Someone says, maybe Cherchi will release Mama Bear. I don't know, but it is almost 10 a.m., you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Sticking it out with me. I appreciate you guys. Someone says, when I get cranky, they get scared. Uh-oh. We don't want to see cranky Sono. No cranky Sono. Abigail says, hi, Share Bear. Share Bear says it needs to tone down a bit. Oh. It's like flaming red. Share Bear says, hi, Abigail. Abigail says, I love you guys. We love you too. Share Bear says, send in love. Thank you. Sono send in love too. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Mom Dog says, hey, Abigail. Tina says, we'll put up a show as clowns, Sonal, just like you and Skids did. Abigail says, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys too. Look at the water. It's so calm. Oh, it's such a pretty day, you guys. Someone says they don't want Papa Bear mad. Oh boy. No, no, no. What's the temperature? Let me take a look. '83. 83 degrees, you guys. Sherber says MIT is like Ronald McDonald, read a bit LOL. It should tone down a couple days, I hope. Abigail says, hi, Prairie. Prairie says, hey, beautiful. Or beautiful. Sorry about that. Sonal says, hi, Tina, LOL. Abigail, sending love. Thank you, everybody. Tina says it's supposed to storm later. Oh, we might come back with thunderstorms. Who knows? Prairie says, hi, Abigail. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Prairie says, hi, Abigail. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Lisa, or Abigail says, I like to do painting. Lisa dropped a link for Abigail. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. We have 10:01 a.m. Someone said, when I was a kid, when a thunderstorm gets really fierce, I do an evil laugh to keep me from being scared. Really, Sono? Does it help? Because I know what you mean. I like thunderstorms, but those really, really bad ones, I get scared too. I don't like it. I don't like those really, really bad ones. Mm-mm. Lisa dropped a link. Thank you, Lisa. Sono said it helps. It does help. Good to know, Sono. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We still have 9 people with me. Thank you, guys. I know there's so many people out there live right now. I thank you for hanging out with me. 53 thumbs up. And we got a donation from Maddie, our friend. No frills, no mercy, Maddie. Thank you so much, Maddie. Mom says, I don't like the storms that knock out the power. Yeah, I don't like those bad storms either, Molly. Mm-mm. They scare me. I get scared. I get really scared. I do like a thunderstorm, but I don't like a bad storm. No. Mm-mm. Someone says, Mom, dog, oh my, same here. Same, right? Yeah, those scary ones, the really, really loud lightning and thunder, or not lightning, thunder is so loud. Like, I get scared. I do. Tina says, I sleep through thunderstorms, and whenever I go somewhere, sometimes I have privacy time. Let me do that, Robin and Sono. Thank you, Tina. Hi, Melly Dons. Melly's here. She says hi and she's sending love. Thank you, Melly. Gitten says, I'm jumping between Chris and you, Kelly. Hi, Gitten. It's all good. There's enough for everybody, right? There's enough. Oh, Mom Dog, thank you. Oh my goodness. Mom Dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mom Dog, and No Mercy Maddie. Thank you. And Kitten, thanks for stopping back. Yeah, I see Chris is out for a walk, huh? Yeah, nice. That's nice. Enjoy that. Sono says, what's funny is that the thunderstorm knocked out my power, including my phone, and the phone was ringing. How did that work? Was there somebody on it when you answered it? Sherbert says, good morning, Gittin and Melly Dons. Tina says, LOL Sono. LOL Sono. Gittin says, I'm out at the castle now. Oh, you are? Oh, Gittin, that sounds lovely. Tina says, that's funny. Mom Dog says, creepy Sono. Creepy. Gittin, why don't you show us that castle again? Joe Wrestling's here. He says, hi, Daisy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Happy Monday morning. Happy Monday. Lisa said, I had an aunt who used to cover all the windows with blankets in a thunderstorm. That's kind of smart. That's kind of smart, Lisa. Yeah. I never thought of that. Joe Wrestling, how are you? Mom Dog says, hey, Joe. Lisa dropped a link for Gittin. Thank you. Our friend Gittin. There's her link, everyone. Mary's gigs. Mary's still here. Thank you, Mary. She says, hi, Mom Dog. Someone says, my mom answered it. Was there somebody on it, or was it immediately disconnected? Joe says, I'm doing fantastic. Hi, Mom Dog. Oh, good, Joe. Welcome. Gittin says, I will. When it lasts people, I'm going to film it. Oh, good, Gittin. I can't wait to see it. That'd be great. Mom Dog says, hey, Mary. Mary says, hey, Joe. Mary says, hi, Gittin. Someone says it was disconnected. Okay, so it rang and then the power blew it out. The bolt of lightning blew it out. That's so cool. Gittin says, thank you, Lisa. Yes, Lisa's dropping links for us. Thank you, Lisa. Sono says, hi, Gittin. Joe says, hi, Mary. Sono says, hi, Joe. Devin's here. Hey, Devin. Devin says, liked, gotta go my stream by. Thank you, Devin. Thank you for stopping and giving us a like. Thank you. Joe says, hi, Mary. Sono says, Mom Dog, very creepy. Sherbert says, hey, Joe Wrestling, good morning. Sono says, hi, Devin. Sherbert says, hey, Devin, have a blessed day. Sono says, hi, Joe. Feedy's here. Feedy. Morning, my friends. Good morning, Feedy. Welcome. How are you today? Mom Dog says, take care, Devin. Prairie says, sub to Gittin. Thank you. Mom Dog says, hi, Feedy. Lisa says, trying to keep up. Sorry if I miss anyone. You're doing great, Lisa. Gittin says, hi, Mary's Gigs. Joe says, good morning, Cheerbeer, and hello, Sono. Tina says, whenever Chrome comes to help, Lucina's here for you, Sono. If the power goes out while the phone's ringing during a thunderstorm, everyone can fix it. You can do this, Chrome. Feedy says, today, relaxing at home. Oh, Feedy, that sounds like a beautiful day, Feedy. How was your weekend? Didn't you go to the sea yesterday? Mary says, hey, Corey. Corey's Outdoor Adventure says, hi, Barry. Sherbert says, good morning to Feedy. Lisa drops a link for Feedy. Yep, for Feedy. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. It is 10:08 a.m. It is Monday, June 2nd. Can you believe it's June already, you guys? June 2nd. June 2nd, everybody. June 2nd, 2025. It's crazy. Corey, why am I not subscribed to you? Vita says, yesterday I went to the lake. Today is the Republic Day off. Oh, nice. So you went to the lake. Wonderful. Beautiful. Lisa dropped a link for Corey. Thank you, Lisa. Tina's laughing too hard. Corey says, hi, Mary. I think I'm caught up. Welcome, everybody. Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are coming back later with Scrabble and tonight with puzzles, crossword puzzles. Don't forget. Scrabble this afternoon and crossword puzzles tonight. Mom says it's my boss's birthday today. I popped in to tell her happy birthday and she told me I wasn't supposed to be there. That was so nice of you, Molly, though, to wish your boss a happy birthday. That's super sweet. Tina says use stuff to keep yourself safe from when it storms. Yeah, that's a good idea. Tina says hi to Mom Dog. Hi, everybody. It's 10 a.m. here on the East Coast. Gitten says, see you later. Take care, everyone. Goodbye, Gitten. Everybody check out Gitten's channel. Have a good day, young lady. Where's Daisy? She's right here. You want to see her? Joe says, see you, Gitten. Bye, Gitten. Thanks again for stopping back again. Appreciate you. Oh, she moved. She moved from there to here. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. She moved from there to here. Say hi to everybody. Oh, you want me to rub your tummy? She wants her tummy rubbed. Guys, see how soft she is. That's Daisy, you guys. Give you a look before we head out. We're heading out soon to make some breakfast. All right, let me catch up with the chat, you guys. Gitten says, see you later. Bye, Gitten. There's Daisy. Did you get to see her? Joe says, see you, Gitten. Mom Dog says, hi, Tina. Mom Dog says, have a good day, Gitten. I agree. Gitten, have a great day. Prairie Prospecting says, cute puppers. Thank you, Prairie. Petey says, hi, Daisy. She's so lovely. Thank you. Tina says, Mom Dog, LOL. I don't like it when my power goes out by storms either. No. We don't want to lose our power. No. Mom Dog says, she's so cute. How do you stand it? I can't stand it. I'm constantly kissing her and hugging her and telling her I love her. Joe says, hi, Tina. Corey says, hi, Joe. Corey says, hope all has a great day. Thank you, Corey. You too. Thanks for stopping in. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Corey says, hi, Joe. Corey says, I hope all has a great day. Thank you, Corey. You too. Everybody check out Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Joe says, hello, Corey's. Prairie says, sub to Joe Wrestling. Thank you, Prairie. Tina says the sky is blue and the grass is green. Yep, you're right, Tina. All Mom Dog says, and the water is in between. It is. Isn't it lovely? Abigail says, I'm helping everyone mod today. Joe says, thank you, Prairie. Abigail says, hi, Joe. Tina says, sometimes the sky is gray, Mom Dog. Mom Dog says, nice of you, Abigail. Abigail says, hi, Joe. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, folks, it is Monday morning. We are coming back later, don't forget, with Scrabble this afternoon and crossword puzzles tonight at 8 p.m. And maybe something else. Who knows? We never know. How many mods can you help? Mom Dog says, very true, Tina. Very true. Oh, someone's giving us some love. Thank you. When it rains or when it storms, says Tina. That's right. Sending hearts. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's always given us so much love. I feel it all the time, too. What time is Scrabble? Let's say 2 o'clock. Let's say 2 o'clock for Scrabble. 2 p.m. Just keep an eye out for us. You want to play, Mom Dog? If you want to play, you reserve your spot right now. If you want to play, you guys, anyone wants to play me in Scrabble, reserve your time slot right now. Joe says, hi, Lisa. Abigail says, sounds good. Lisa says, hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Abigail. Hi, Mom Dog Molly. Hi, Darren. Darren, Prairie Prospecting's here. Thank you so much, you guys. Abigail says, I play Scrabble. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. See, that boat's gone, you guys. This one, it's gone. It went out yesterday, but it never came back. I don't know what that means. Maybe you went to the Bahamas for the week. Mom Dog says, I prefer to watch. You're creepy that way. Okay, Mom Dog. Well, thank you. I just thought I would ask. Lisa says, I'm bouncing between you and Nature Dog. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lisa says, uh-oh, Gilligan's Island. Uh-oh, Gilligan's Island. What do you mean? What's Gilligan's Island? Gilligan's Island. Where'd the boat? It went out. It went out yesterday during the rain. We had a rain yesterday and it loaded up and it went out with the dogs and the guy. And they didn't come back. When you said they didn't come back. Oh, Gilligan's Island, yeah. A 3-hour tour? Yeah. Could be, because he didn't come back. He may have just gone somewhere, you know what I mean? I don't know. I get it now, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. I get it now. When you say they didn't come back, Gilligan's Island, a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour, right? Out having fun. I hope so. I hope nothing happened. Yeah. All right, folks, we're going to take off. We're going to go have some breakfast. We're going to be back in just a little while, I think. Look for us, okay? We'll be around today. We're playing Scrabble later. We're playing crossword puzzles later. And who knows what else. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Have a great, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And we will see you around later today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Prairie Prospecting. Thank you so much. Have a good day, everybody. Bye for now.